We are back. This is bizarre. I'm wondering where the Occupy Wicked Late protesters went. I wish I knew where they were. Anyway, let's get right to it. Our guest tonight is an old favorite of ours, and she can be heard every weekday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. 5 damn hours on 92 Pro FM. Please welcome back to Wicked Late the lovely Jessica Schiano.
Hello, my friend.
How are you, Jessica?
Good. I've missed you.
I know you have.
It's been so long.
It has been a long time,
yes.
and it's been a while since we've had a woman in that chair.
So
really? It's great. Yeah, it's great to see you again.
Thank you.
I have a lot of things I want to catch up on with you.
All right.
So first of all, how are things going at 92 Pro FM? Today, the home of today's hit music.
It is the home. You know, the best artists. You know, all collected in one place. You know, I can't complain. It's great. Loving the Gio and the Kim, Davey Morris, Ralphie at night.
Quite a team you have over there.
Yeah, we actually really get along. We do not hate each other.
I think you guys could probably take the crew from HJY.
Oh my
Throw
God,
down.
it
I mean,
wouldn't even.
It's not
it wouldn't be even questioned.
Although Gio is a little old.
Well, Gio. But he's scrappy, is what he is. He will play dirty in order to get a punch
think
in.
last time you were here, you were on midday, more of a midday thing. Were you like 12? Am I correct in that, or am I just delusional?
You just made it up.
Yeah,
pretty much. I've been doing the same shift the entire
9 to
time.
2 the whole time.
They've kept me there, yeah.
Yeah, and do you like being on the midday?
I do, because I get to sleep at a normal time, and then I still get out early enough
to come here and do this.
Where I can do fine programs like Wicked Late.
Now, I think one of the coolest things about your job is you get to talk to a lot of celebrities on the phone. For some reason, we can't get them in here. So I think it's cool you can do it over the phone. That way it kind of opens up, broadens your horizons to who you can talk to.
Yes.
Who now, in the years that you, how many years have you been on a Pro FM now?
It's going to be 5.
5 years, ladies and gentlemen. The audience just out of control, loving this. Yeah. But so over the 5-year span, who are you know some of the folks you've been able to speak with? Some of your favorites, of people that haven't been so good.
Usher, he's been a favorite.
Okay.
Very nice guy. Teresa from the Housewives of New Jersey. Although I don't know what she's famous for.
Does she have a sex tape?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I put it this way. It was an interview that was supposed to be 5 minutes. It took 5 minutes for her to answer one question, so she's not the brightest bulb. And her favorite Disney character is Betty Boop.
That's the question. It took 5 minutes.
Yeah, she was like, oh.
Yeah.
I made out with Donnie Wahlberg.
Now, you were telling me about this before we went on here. In the time since, by the way, you were last here 2007. So it's been 4 years. I believe, and I believe we have a photo of that faithful day. Look at those two young.
Oh my goodness. Nice airbrush tanning.
on you or me?
No, more me. I look like an Oompa Loompa, but a tall one.
All right, so in that time, since 2007, you had this encounter with Donnie Wahlberg.
Yes.
Now tell us more about this.
Well, it was an interview that I did with New Kids on the Block. They were at Mohegan Sun, and I was just messing around with the guys because we had all 5 of them in the room. And at the end, because Donnie was my favorite when I was younger.
Mine too.
And I know, bad boy. And I said, at the end of it, I said, you know, now I'm going to make out with Donnie. And Danny Wood said, all right, do it. And I'm like, I will do it. And Donnie started to get up, and I'm like, wow, we're really doing this.
Wow.
I was talking trash.
Is it on camera? Do you have film of that?
Oh, I have pictures of that. Yeah, there was tongue.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. He's been calling me ever since.
92 Pro FM, fulfilling dreams one day at a time.
Yeah, one was just, it probably would have been better if it was back in the day when I was, you know, had the pillowcase thing, but, you know, that's something. I don't do that all the time. I would just like to say that. I don't start making out with everybody.
Oh,
it was a one-time deal.
I was thinking maybe after the interview.
Oh, no, we could. And I believe we have.
We might have. Yeah, I think we touched on that last time. Now you get to talk to so many fascinating individuals on the air. You know, is it every day? Do you have a different celebrity?
No, I'm not that fortunate. And plus, that would be a lot of work. Like, sometimes I don't feel like putting in a full effort.
Now, are you doing the research for these interviews?
Oh, I am, yeah. I like to do silly questions and stuff that not a lot of people ask. Because, you know, top or bottom when it comes to eating a bagel.
Oh,
I know where your mind went. You were thinking something dirty. But, you know, stuff that, you know, if you go to their website, you can find out the history and why they wanted to make music. I want to know what is their favorite cereal and do they put sugar on top? Like stuff like that. You know, toilet paper over or on top or above. Stuff that we need to know.
The hard-hitting questions.
Favorite scent. stuff like that.
Now I'm endlessly fascinated with the media. Well, not only you, of course, but with the medium of radio. And you know, I enjoyed doing television, but to me, radio is so cool because you don't have to put on a tie and pretend like you care. Because really, I don't give a rat's ass. But to me, it's a tough business. To me, the radio business is a lot like my personality, very unstable. So my question to you is, to, you know, the young people getting involved in radio today, I mean, is it something you would encourage, or has maybe the golden age of radio kind of unfortunately maybe passed us by? I mean, or could it come back around again?
Well, I want to keep my job, so I'm going to say radio is a fantastic medium. Obviously, I wouldn't have been in it for as long as I have, but it is changing. There's no doubt about it. You can't just go in there and say, hey, I'm going to do my shift 9 to 2, and then that's it, and that's what I'm going to get paid for. You need to do production. You need to make commercials. You need to know how to do the website. You need to, you know, Facebook, social media, be out there, and
Friendster.
Yeah, Friendster and MySpace. Those things are unbelievable. I got like 7 fans. So it's.
But you've really got to be like a one-man or a one-woman band. You have to be able to do more than just go out there and talk.
Right.
Yeah.
You need to be in the community a lot as well.
Like with appearances and things like that, promoting the station and
charity events.
Yeah.
I'm very big with the Leukemia Lymphoma Society and stuff like that.
Very good. And today you're doing work for the Comedically Challenged.
Yes.
So she's really.
I gotta jot that down on my
resume.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so you have to. It's not like it used to.
Right.
Used to be. It's a little more work. But you know, when you think about it, you're playing music, you're giving away prizes. It's not a bad thing.
Sure,
it's a pretty good day.
But it's still. I mean, you know, there's a lot of changes, like you just said. But it's still, at the end of the day, it's very cool to be able to flip that microphone and reach a lot of people.
That's
and I think that there was a lot of feeling that, you know, when satellite radio was becoming big, that terrestrial radio was just, you know what I mean. But I think it'll always be around.
No,
and
definitely.
Do you concur with that?
Yes, I do concur. I concur. I think a lot of people like the local aspect to it, like today's weather. They don't want to know one big generic thing of news. I mean, we have a lot of local stuff that is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's fascinating and silly that you can make fun of and that people seem to relate to.
And then they send me the hate mail, so it's good. And you know, you want to reach the jail mail people, and it's you know, overall, it's. I have to say it is a cool job still.
Sure, yeah, and I think, and you seem to have a good following, and people seem to, you know, we joke about it, but seem to like what you're doing, and I mean, it's tough to be in one place for a while, and you seem to have done pretty well for 5 years. So
yes, thanks.
Yeah,
thanks a lot.
We're hoping your appearance tonight on Wicked Late will get you 5 new listeners. So I really hope, you know, just to keep those fingers crossed.
Oh goodness, I hope everybody's watching.
Well, Jessica, it's always good to see you.
Hey, great to see you.
We appreciate you dropping by, and any place where people can, you know, are you one of these Twitterers or anything?
Oh, I tweet. Jessica92.
All right.
That's pretty much easy. And Jessica92 Pro FM on Facebook.
Oh, very good. Well,
nice and easy.
I can't thank you enough for dropping by once again.
Anytime.
And hopefully, let's not make it another 4 years.
Seriously, for real. Let's make it 5 or 6.
Jessica Schiano from 92 Pro FM, everybody. We'll be right back after this.